My name's Anu Gorukanti, and I'm one of the co-founders of Introspective Spaces.
I'm Laura Holford, and I'm a nurse, and I'm a co-founder of Introspective Spaces.
So we started Introspective Spaces in 2021, just as a way for Laura, my co-founder, and I to be with other healthcare workers who are kind of navigating the same experiences as us. I became a doctor because I really wanted to help people. And so my passion for justice, from living in the South, my Hindu Buddhist faith tradition, all inspired me to go into medicine. But when I started actually working in healthcare, I realized that the medicine I was being trained to do was really different than the one that I imagined doing. It was through my conversations with Laura, who is an oncology nurse at the time. We decided to be accountability partners with each other, and we're just trying to figure out, are we going to stay in healthcare? How do we do this? And we feel like we're kind of going against our morals and our values and the way we practice.
We kept up our friendship, and we both were deeply distressed in our roles in the hospital. We felt extremely isolated, we felt powerless, and eventually that turned into shame of, I'm not doing enough, I'm not, for me, a good nurse, I can't take care of patients the way that I want to.
There's a lot of really heavy conversations and things that we witness in that medical space, and oftentimes I would have a patient die in the morning and there would be no time throughout the entire day to talk about it, to even grieve, or to take a moment of pause. And I was at that time struggling with figuring out, where am I going to process these experiences. I think our interfaith friendship is the core for our work at Introspective Spaces. And so Laura and I were friends for many years, long before our healthcare roles. And the core of our friendship was that we had a shared love of contemplative practice. And so for her, from her contemplative Christian faith, and for me, from my Buddhist faith tradition, we had a lot of overlap in our commitments to justice and in our deep belief in the sacred components of humanity.
When I read The Artist's Way, and she's coming not from a Christian lens, but she's claiming that God is creator and that we are meant to create because we're like God. I was like, wait, that's in my tradition. And I think hearing it through fresh words, fresh eyes, fresh ears, and committing myself to my own creative practice, I've never felt more connected to God.
And so this program is a celebration of all those people who made that commitment, and for anyone who is interested in thinking about what does creativity mean in healthcare. And I think why we believe so deeply in creativity is we think it is ultimately a very spiritual practice, and that creativity is not just making art, even though that in itself is beautiful, but creativity is where movements are made. That's what Adrienne Ray Brown always talks about, organizing is science fiction, and we're living in someone else's imagination. And so the only way to create these new realities and to dream is to be able to engage in creative practice.
The goal of this 12-week program, The Artist's Way for healthcare workers, is to give healthcare workers a space with other healthcare workers who understand their experience, who understand their distress, to know each other in a new way.
So this event is a culmination of 12 weeks. It's a celebration of people in LA. It's an introduction for people who've never met us before. This is the biggest event we've had ever. And so we're so honored, we're so stoked to have this group of people here today, and to hopefully offer them a place where they feel really welcome and really cherished, and to know that we see them for the amazing people that they are.
We are reimagining the nursing pinning ritual to mark and celebrate the journey inward, the journey to our creative self.
I heard a few words for Christina. It's not like I knew. I don't have a script. I'm not as well prepared.
It meant so much to be able to be a part of that graduation program, and to be able to see so many people that I've come to love and see as family get through this and become different people at the end of it. I think for me, the biggest thing is I think about how many people we interact with as healthcare workers. I am very young, but I have interacted with hundreds of thousands of people in my nearly decade-long career, and I have a lot of time ahead of me. And each person I interact with interacts with so many other people. So for me, it meant so much because I know that the lessons they were able to learn, and the way that you see the world through the Artist's Way and Introspective Spaces, is something that will be not just for them, but for so many people.
Our hope is that it's not an ending point, but a commitment to keep centering creativity not only in their personal life, but in their clinical work as well. And our other hope is that we're building these communities of care, we hope that folks will continue to lean on each other.
Culture change is between two people, and so every opportunity that we have to be present, to listen, to care for each other, we remember that the healing is not just the medicine, the diagnoses, like the healing is our presence. And I think every opportunity we have to do that is an opportunity to change healthcare.